Alright folks, I'm the Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
We have a very special episode of Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires with very special post-commentary because we had a very special audio problem in our last recording session.
It was very special. It's unique just to us.
However, what's cool about this is that now we know exactly how long this session is, which means that we can split videos and make them perfectly even, and don't have to worry about, you know, what are we going to do here? We can have a video split every approximately 25 minutes or so, and we should be good.
Yeah, I feel like.
So it's like right in the middle of a battle, you suddenly hear us start going, "There's Roger, boy!" I don't know where, so be prepared for that, folks. Anyway, when last you joined us, I guess we must have executed Zhang Jiao because the generic officer took over. The big question in our minds was, wait a minute, what happened to Zhuge Liang? And the answer to that, which I believe we find out around now, is that he went to work for Cao Cao.
Although, what we're finding out right now is that it's time to...
Cao Cao's going to take over that territory. He's already taken over half of it. So if we don't move now, we're not going to get any for ourselves, which is why...
We got to send in the A-Team. Zhang Bao and Juan's...
And Faceman and Murdoch. No, but like, Cao Cao actually asked us to help with the invasion, and we're just like, no, we want this.
Will you help me take over the only lands you have left or not?
To expand it too.
Yes.
So now we're loading. And,
We're getting loaded.
yeah, well, party time. Which one of those guys are you, I wonder?
Our force will decide the course of battle.
By retreating.
Alright, Guan So or Juan Bo or...
Zhang Bo, Zhang Bao, Zhang something, I don't know. It's probably Zhang Bao because I believe he's player 1. So, as you can see, we're doing pretty well in this battle. We're only outnumbered about 4-1. Which is pretty good compared to what we've been getting. But both armies, if you look at the little like meter there, are pretty much empty.
Yeah. I mean, I know that...
I figure out what music we want to do.
Like that they apparently think so highly of our chances here. Like the default is the... You know, your boats all just got set on fire music.
Victory is no on sale! Music that's only heard in extreme mode, which we've never showcased and probably never will from Extreme Legends.
Well, I mean, it's heard right here.
Yeah. Well,
of course, in Dynasty Warriors 7, that's
rest between hills.
change the world, yo. Come on. It's just
Drama Woman!
that's the drama woman, man.
Blossoming
Don't you just
season.
mean what? So the like Sunjian, Guanping, extra peppy action music is called Hi
I
Dear.
guess so.
Yep.
Mm.
Come on.
The coolest music name ever. The Liu Bei theme.
Yes.
I united the land my way.
K-Tunk Spy for your play. Galley banish Greg. Oh, Brandish.
Now that music that... I swear I heard that at the Olympics in Beijing. They would play that like when the PA system. I don't think it's a song that is owned by Ko-Ai. It's public domain. It's like the Chinese version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You know, you can play it on the karaoke
We
machine.
may be in trouble.
My
Not Chinese.
we may be in
Happy
trouble. I
birthday.
accidentally broke my sister's porcelain My Little Pony doll, and I think she's gonna
that's
kill
terrible.
us. I think she is gonna kill us.
I mean, she has a war fork or whatever. She
That
could.
base over there is our goal. Let's go.
I'll have to ask Juan Yu. Is it true that she has a war fork?
I will attack that base.
Lugia, now featured, I think, in Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends, here being killed by Zhang Bao in like 2 seconds.
Defenses are too spread out.
Are they really? Let's check.
Yeah, let's look at those defenses.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy. I defeated an officer.
So,
Aren't you proud of me, sister?
So you went up there toward where the stone sentinel.
Did you think we could
Yeah, it's
overcome
basically
end up-
because there was an officer hanging on there. You want to find out if I went into the Stone Sentinel base? Watch on. Watch on for more more excitement.
Watch out.
I'm watching you just kind of wander around. I believe at this point you were saying, it's been so long since I've seen another human being.
Yeah, it's like it's really quiet here in the battlefield.
I basically take over the base and then get the hell away from the stone sentinel base.
Yeah. It seemed like the path to the south.
Well, the interesting thing to note in the next video, we're about approximately 3 videos, folks, is we had a recording session going that ended because I was just really tired and I started like nodding off. So watch for me to do incredibly stupid gameplay decisions, and more importantly, just to occasionally stop and stand there for a second and then wake up when I get attacked. Yeah, Shang is temporarily withdrawn from the battle. Quan So is going to battle the module. It's like now it's like I can see all these little messages that I normally shouldn't pay as begun battle with Quan So. You do stuff we don't normally pick up on at all.
I was thinking at this point that you were leading the battle.
Where are the reinforcements?
In the Southland, but
yeah,
no, our other generals are actually up there
It's
doing good work.
Where are
Those
they?
guys are
No,
good
they're hanging around
stuff.
our camp, aren't they? I guess there is one guy attacking.
Had the blue
one of their
like
bases
line
there.
of influence and stretched all the way up to the base there.
Well, I took over the base that was within our camp.
Yes.
The enemy base that was within our camp.
Yes. And now,
Which means that there's now like a blue-red lines, you know.
Yeah. And now we're gonna go pound on an enemy.
So we're gonna go pound on Wenpin.
This one's mine.
One guy, like the actual playable in regular games character, is the one who's actually the most effective.
Trying to do stuff, yeah.
The generics pretty much hang. I love this music too.
I won't be denied next time.
We were just playing some entire battle with the like soothing background menu music playing.
Yeah, no wonder you were not. This is
Good luck if you see
Lullaby, the lullaby of Broadway.
Use the momentum to our advantage.
When swinging on a swing set.
give me a push, Shango.
Push it. Yeah, here's like the
One's head is not.
you have the soothing background music, and then it gets into the stirring portion of the encyclopedia menu screen music.
That's what this was.
Yeah, I think it was.
No, I think you're right. I'd forgotten what particular sort of like.
This is the one where like one of the jokes we made last night. We went in and looked at encyclopedia screen, or the background screen, where they have like little 3 or 4 sentences worth of text explaining basic facts about what's happening, and you're like, and you're saying, yeah, this is all based on like a book you can read, isn't it? And it's like, oh yeah, like you can get the printed out version of these encyclopedia menu texts and get background info.
It's Larry's corner, so yeah, no, I remember.
Did you think
Just a couple of videos ago.
Oh, was that? I thought that was one of the things we were having to post to replace. Maybe not.
I mean, all that we are doing is the last couple of battles.
Hour plus chunk that we lost there.
I believe that we discussed the encyclopedia, or the book that this might have been based off of in the first video. They're really low on red stamina over there. Of course, I think they still have more than we do, but,
Some jerk shit. Yeah, another guard captain spawned. I thought I was done over here. Now it's Wojia just says, like, you know what? I want to be captured. I can't wait.
of course, all these guys in theory.
What a thing to say is like he's been defeated, but now he returns to battle, and to stir his troops to do better than they did last time, he says, "It looks like you may be looking for trouble. Looks like I may be looking to get captured." Oh, let's see. I keep losing track of which one of us is which. I was complaining, man.
Yeah, because they look so similar.
They are rather similar in their stature. But I was complaining down there. I was like, man, I thought I'd taken this base. This other guy showed up and was like, oh wait, that's Bobo down there.
A well-planned strategy is worth 1,000 men.
Especially if those 1,000 men are generic soldiers.
well-planned strategy is worth 1,000 men. So right now our
Which I
army
had.
is worth 1/2 of a well-planned strategy.
A well-planned strategy is worth 1,000
No, okay,
men.
2 well-planned
I
strategies.
wish I had either, though.
Ooh. I wish I had both.
I wish I had a wise and talented young man.
Xiao Shang just sort of hanging out back. That's right, and I think at this point I was looking for stuff to do.
You're
I
debating
realized
whether
we
to go
had the
take
main
care of
camp.
him.
Let us go.
I was like, yeah, maybe I can go capture him. That'll be fun. And I believe
I was saying you don't have time to do much of anything, but
well, yes, and that in theory we would capture him when we took over this territory.
that's true. Take over the last territory that belongs to a kingdom. I think you always capture all the officers. Pretty exciting battle I'm having here with Gu2.
Count Go-To.
Yeah. Hit the end of the line, he has like a go-to 10 error. I made some kind of hilarious
I
go-to
think-
pun the other night and I can't remember it.
Yeah, I actually did reach. I reached him just in time for you to take
It's
out
like,
the enemy.
no, leave me alone!
No! I'm gonna have a hissy fit down here.
Let's see if we can shake up our moves. Hey, we can!
Even from across these great distances.
With
Well,
your
the
head,
Crimson Guard twins
your head
kept-
apparently planted firmly in the crotch. In like, that's the way they have it positioned. Like both of them are framed very poorly in that picture, so it just kind of looks like two torsos stacked on top of each other. At any rate, I think we were also pointing out that things have gotten way easier since we upgraded to Warpike.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of. I mean, as though these guys weren't already beast enough. I
Yeah.
mean,
Beast Man. We're taking our orders.
beast
Skeletor,
machines.
baby. We're Beast Man. Beast from the east. Oh, these guys are from the east, man. All of them were beasts.
Eastman. He came from the east.
Stupid.
Yes, and I think at this point in time,
I'm
was
explaining to you why Phil is better than Lug.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the two would be.
Because Phil makes your Muso meter fill faster, and Lug, as far as I know, affects random item drops, which I don't think occur in Empire's mode.
Yeah.
If it does something, it does something different from what it does in the regular game.
And then I was also mulling the difference between.
Defense 7, Defense 11.
Yeah, apparently so. No, I think actually I was worried about Life 6 and replacing with Defense 7.
Yeah.
Forgetting that I had Defense 11 right there.
Right,
already.
okay, so you've got 7-11.
Yeah.
You've got like little hot dogs that have been in this warming thing that's spinning around, rotating around like all day, and you're just kind of like, man, have they been there for like a couple of minutes, or has this been like 4 days? Makes a big difference to whether or not I want to eat them. Meanwhile, I got some prisoners here. Always fun. Oh, I think the joke was that, oh yeah, Ji Hao Shang is Go-To's go-to guy. Who?
20 go to 10.
And I'm releasing them just because, yeah, I feel nice.
Well, yes.
Yeah, and
because
because we can't afford it.
Than able to. Of course, we now have, and I guess we have had for a little while, we have a patch of turf there where.
The Van Cortlandt Rangers are now our biggest rivals. Van
Yeah,
Cortlandt
we
Rangers,
have-
who are of course led by Cao Cao.
We have nothing but lines on a map. Now we're gonna probably evacuate those guys out of non-Mon land. Or non-Mon land.
Yeah, we would also say that although you don't pay officers like you do in Romance of Three Kingdoms, where idle officers are still drawing gold every month, still,
We won another battle. We're one step closer to uniting the land.
that's nice to hear. I love the shoulder pads, by the way. No, but the but what I pointed out around this time that you know, yeah, there's no point. There are no barbarian revolutions or rebellions, so there's no point in leaving officers in a territory that can't.
Barbarian Revolution.
Come out to
It's
play.
the budgie out in.
But yeah, there's no point in keeping officers in forces that don't have a border
Yeah.
with any other
The large
force.
forces are sitting, waiting for an opening.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting my opening.
The real battle will begin here. Let us go.
My opening is only for Guanping, and he does, you know, I love him to death, but he doesn't have a very large force, if you know what I mean.
Hey, you started at that time. Anyway,
I didn't say anything about Guanping's penis.
no, he's talked about her opening. Well, what was that meant to mean? Anyway, folks, but you don't pay officers. Now, when you hire them for the first time as captured officers, you have to pay them like a one-time fee.
You
to hire
purchase them,
basically,
essentially.
yes. And it's like, like I want to join you, but I cannot work for free, so you have to execute me. Kind of goofiness.
So yeah, we had. Wait, did that say we had 6 turns remaining?
I think
in
it's
our alliance.
I think it
said
says
so.
I think we decided it would be a good idea to get new products going, although it really doesn't matter at all.
Setting new products.
Exciting and new.
Well,
Free
and
shoe
greatly
officers
improved
and
Wong's
Lu
bow.
Bu.
I think yeah, it's just we wanted to reinforce.
Yeah, that unit.
I do like that it's always like, dude, you can rest.
I think we're doing the right thing here, which is just none of this stuff is useful.
Forget all you guys.
Oh, I remember this now. I get like petulant. This completely doesn't work and waste a turn, and I get all petulant and decide to reset.
Get that.
It's like, no, I'm not just totally wasting a turn. I'm gonna load my game.
And we go back to floating cubes mode.
Floating cubes. Floating cubes. Floating. It's time for floating cubes in the sky. Yeah, so anyway, this time we just get money because that always works. And this I think is what that seems to be the most tempting offer. Maybe I'll just second guess what we chose last night.
Yeah.
No, I guess
Monday
this time we're just gonna get more money.
Monday morning Empressing.
Or Norton troops. There's a replenish plus command, which is really handy, but nobody has actually recommended it yet. I might have speculated around this point that if we just use regular replenish a few times, it might trigger replenish plush, replenish plush to be offered.
Yeah.
That increases all of your units' troop counts instead of just one. But it does by a much smaller amount than you get if you replenished one troop count. But
And I do believe, and I don't know if it was now or it was some earlier point, but you were pointing out to me the idea that if you go down the path of like learning evil skills and things like that, that eventually one of the handiest skills in the game to get is forced conscription.
Yep.
Which for free will.
Every single unit in your army gets its max troop count, and it doesn't cost you any gold, which is like fantastic. Or it might cost you a small amount of gold.
I mean, I'm sure, you know, it
like
probably cheeses off the people, but who cares?
Yeah, no, it's a great skill to get if you want to get the like evil ending, and the evil ending is fun. It does feature your ruler, like, you know, like laughing evilly with like they're holding gold and jewels, and there's usually like two. It's sort of a Dong Zhuo ending, so like. There will be two beautiful women with them off to the sides, and I think you get that even if your ruler is a female. They just have like two, you know, slutty chicks.
We should have made like evil Xing Cai.
But we still
I shall
could.
use this battle to display my true talents. The world will know the name Lu Xun.
Because I plan on naming something important after me.
We're gonna have this huge statue with shaved armpits, and we're gonna call it.
As opposed to those hairy
hairy
statues you
statues.
usually see.
We're gonna have like moss growing into the armpits on these other statues, but not this one. We could do evil Xing Cai. It would make the game go faster. The biggest problem that we've got now is that. Apologies, folks, but we're probably going to have to record this entire playthrough before we start getting feedback on it. So, whether the people want to see Super Justice Xing Cai or Evil and Darkness Xing Cai, we don't know. We can always come back and play the game again and have like Jia Qiao as our ruler and have like Evil Jia Qiao or Good Jia Qiao if we do Evil Xing Cai this time. It's a tough call.
Yeah, we should do a 3-second musical sting as our battle song for this one.
Here you
I
see
think this time we play using...
We are outnumbered like 3-1 this time.
I think I may have suggested at some point, yeah.
Yeah, let's play some music from some other games that we haven't actually heard before. We get Parade of Death.
We get Parade of Death, sure. Parade of Death, the beautiful people of it. Parade of Death, hell yeah.
We may be in trouble.
My sister's becoming more and more evil.
Receive the red dots that mean you can be captured.
That base over there is our goal. Let's go.
Yeah, now I've really got to mull over whether we want to have evil Empress Xing Cai with like
Right.
her evil henchman Zhang Fei and like the totally evil Grand Vizier kind of guy Guan Ping.
Well, if we were going to have that happen, we would have to start playing as them.
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, if we want Guan Ping, yeah. We want,
I
actually,
mean-
what we're heading towards now is an ending where the different characters who are in your force appear in the ending. And it's sort of like randomly picked, but I think the more you play as a character, the more they're going to show up in the ending. So right now, Guan Ping and Zhang Fei aren't really going to be in the ending. It's going to be all Xing Cai hanging out with generic officers.
Well, and like at some point during Empire's mode, don't you generally end up naming your like Tiger Generals?
I think we want to consider playing as people other than Zhang Bao. So.
Yeah.
But we might want to consider playing as other generics. But at this point, we've spent a lot of effort getting their spears powered up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially early on, that seemed like a good thing to do because like everybody except Guan Ping that was a member of our force had spear.
Yeah, at one point, Guan Ping was the only guy who wasn't using a spear-style weapon. The Cobra Fork ends up being classified as a spear weapon, whether it should be or not. And then we had a bunch of generic officers who all used spears. So
yeah.
Poor
Well,
Guan
Zhang
Ping.
Fei's spear.
Yeah, he actually does use a spear, like
Yeah,
for real.
it's a special spear. It's
One that is specially used for keeping people calm.
oh yeah, get back here, you Lu Jun.
It's a spear that's like dipped in Valium.
Friggin' Lu Jun. He's faster than just little generic ones.
He's not little, but yeah, this is the generic officer model that's supposed to be like
Big
generic,
tough guy.
big burly tough warrior man. Yeah, like He-Man. You know.
Yeah, the demon who
the
defies
devil who
heaven.
defies heaven. Yeah, he would have this model, I think.
Thankfully, he ran into the base that was going.
You care to match wits against me?
I guess so.
I defeated an officer.
It was intelligent Lu Jun had been defeated.
Defeated. Fang Ji is going to be defeated here, but he's not going to get.
Our target is the enemy base. Forward.
Meanwhile, he's- don't
Use
seem
the
to-
momentum to our advantage. Stay focused on the matter at hand.
which is
Where is the door? There.
yeah. I'm just trying to find a base that seems to have been ignored a bit.
Thank you for the base.
Thank you for the music.
Thank you for the laughter.
I will patrol our allied base. Charge the
In
base.
my
Follow me.
arms. I've only wished my arms were long enough to hold you.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
I defeated an officer.
Yeah, so much does happen, and every time you give new orders, like you get
800 responses.
yeah, like I'm gonna go pound on an enemy. I'm gonna go. This base is undefended. We must go.
Well, everyone who was attacking at that one base when it falls, they all have to give you kind of an update on what's happening now.
They have to tell you what's happening.
They have to go enter the dance contest with rerun.
Thank you for the base.
Oh, that actually is on time. I guess because things have calmed down a little while.
Thank you
Now,
for the base.
that is one thing actually that I don't think mentioned specifically during this playthrough yet, but you as player one, the person who is
Yeah, the
controlling
love you
Empire,
give is
shall teach
equal to
you
the
the
love you
basics
make.
of
No,
strategy.
well, you give orders. You can give orders to gather towards
Cowardly
you
officer
to
in a
do
childish
whatever they
formation.
want to do,
I obviously
attack
chose the
or
wrong
defend
opponent.
in sort of general.
What are you trying
and
to say?
I'm guessing
Get
what
to
you
the
do
point.
that using the
It's the analog. It's not the analog. The control pad.
the D-pad
D-pad
buttons,
button.
sort of
Let
in the
us
same
fight
way that
there
you
in
would have
stone.
in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah, it's like giving you.
It's
like
like,
saying,
I mean,
"Oh,
Huang
it's over
Bao is
here!"
going, "Oops, over here!"
They're trying to take the base. Stop them.
So you must be looking for trouble.
Did you think you could overcome this base?
I shall teach you.
Xing Cai also finally gets to be a playable character in Bowser 7. But they kind of ignore. Like, it's weird. there's something about Zhang He and enjoying music or dance or something in the novel, like just mentioned in one line. It's like, he was a talented officer. He was quite fond of music, but it was also skilled and capable. And like that turns him into like fruity, crazy butterfly
It
aura
turned him
warrior.
into Vega without a mask.
Yeah, right.
Thank you for the
Right.
base.
Dang Ai, it's mentioned specifically. There's even an anecdote about his stutter, but they don't give him a stutter in Dynasty Warrior 7. I'm like, what the hell? It's like the one fact that we have about the guy that isn't directly military, and they just decided to ignore it because they didn't like it. Or maybe they thought people would think it was picking on.
Dang Ai?
You see our
Yeah,
prey
Dang
over
Ai.
there? Let us go.
Because like the joke, he actually does tell Sima Yi at one point his name is Dang I. And Sima Yi was like, you know, making fun of him.
Very well then, Dang Ai.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, like he said something. He was like delivering some kind of. It's like, we have to defeat Zhuge Liang, and he has units stationed at the mountain. And it's like, how many mountains is he occupying? Something like that.
Let us go.
And then the novel goes on to say, Dang Ai then answered, we refer to the dragon as the three-formed dragon, and yet there is only one true dragon who rules the sky, or something like that. It's like a very confusion, mystical, cool answer to this, and I'm reading it, I'm like, I don't know, I just thought it was funny to see me. He was just being a dick to the poor guy
Light
with
the
a stutter.
fires. We shall reduce the enemy camp to ashes.
At any rate, folks, it's about time to call this a video, now that we've picked on a very vague way on people with speech disabilities. So, hey, I mean, the dude was like the most capable general Sima Yi had. He just kind of was like, hey, you're my most trusted general, and I give you lots of responsibility, but, you know, still make fun of the way you talk about the truth. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hey, there he is, Dang Ai. What do you know? Dang Ai. Stay tuned for Dynasty Warrior 7, where he shows up and is just kind of a generic grungy warrior guy. But that'll have to come around later. Right now it's Let's Play Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. This is Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo.
And we will attempt to shoot at Feng Ji and then perhaps succeed in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for the base.